Hi, I'm Deirdre Mask, and this is the address book, my book. And I'm going to read a little bit from chapter 13, which is a chapter on Manhattan. And the subtitle of the chapter is How Much is a Street Name Worth? In 1997, Donald Trump threw a black tie bash for his new building bordering Columbus Circle in Central Park West on the Upper West Side of Manhattan. This is the most successful condominium tower ever built in the United States. Did you hear me say that earlier? He told a journalist. His own apartment was a 9,000 square foot glass box in the sky. Nobody has ever seen a room this big, with this high a ceiling, with this much glass. Trump's divorce lawyer came to the party, but Marla Maples, whom Trump had separated from, stayed home. The tower had been built into the skeleton of an old office building swaddled in bronze reflective glass. It looks cheap. It's Miami Beach. It's really awful. Why didn't you warn us? Angry New Yorkers asked Herbert Muschamp, the New York Times' architectural critic. Muschamp himself called it a 1950s skyscraper in a 1980s gold lame party dress. The building's advertising was a mishmash of half-truths. Trump did not actually own the entire building. The General Electric Pension Trust did. Trump said the building had 52 floors when it only had 44. He had invented a new math that determined how many floors his building would have if each floor had average ceiling height. The fact that the extra floors don't actually exist didn't seem to matter. Trump's math has since become common among New York developers. And then there was the address. The new building's address wasn't exactly a lie, but it wasn't the original one the city had issued. Instead, Trump's development company had asked the city to change the building's address from 15 Columbus Circle to 1 Central Park West. Columbus Circle was then little more than a polluted traffic magnet. Ads for the building described it as the most important new address in the world. But Trump's wasn't the only 1 Central Park West for long. A few years later, Time Warner built a tower behind Trump's, naming it 1 Central Park, even though its address was really 25 Columbus Circle. Trump's face went from orange to red. "We are on Central Park West," he told the New Yorker. "Our address is number 1 Central Park West. They are not on Central Park, although they advertise they are." Trump's building obstructed their views over the Great Park. Trump unfurled a giant banner high on the side of his building, directly facing the rival building. "Your views aren't so great, are they? We have the real Central Park views and address. Best wishes, the Donald." For perhaps the first and only time, the New Yorker printed the words, "Trump has a point." Perhaps the most misunderstood concept in all of real estate is that the key to success is location, 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 Trump, or perhaps his co-author, wrote in The Art of the Deal in 1987. Usually that's said by people who don't know what they're talking about. You don't need the best location, just the best deal. Just as you can create leverage, you can enhance a location through promotion and through psychology. But this kind of real estate psychology wasn't a new idea. By the time Trump began to develop his first buildings in the 1970s, New Yorkers had already been bullshitting street names for more than 100 years.